Okay, for today's video, we have another lot video. As you can tell, I kind of like doing lot videos a lot. They're really fun, just, getting a bunch of stuff. This one's a very interesting lot, though. So this was all from Amazon. Usually my lot videos are from eBay or somewhere like that, or Mercari. But this is actually from Amazon. So whenever I graduated high school earlier this year, I got like a bunch of gift cards and stuff. And I got a $50 Amazon gift card from somebody. And I decided to use it on some figures. Well, and one other thing that will help this channel out a lot, but it's not a figure, so I'm excited to show that off for sure. So in this lot, I have one Jurassic World Hammond collection figure, one Safari LTD figure, and this other really cool thing that I think will be really awesome for the channel. So let's just get right into it. So, yeah, really cool little set of things. So this all came out to right around 50, I think a little over 50. I think it was like $52 with taxes and everything. But it was really, or maybe right before taxes. It was not much more than 50 though. So I ended up paying just about exactly my gift card and a little over. So what do we want to pull out first? We'll pull out the Hammond collection figure. It's the first thing I grabbed. This is the Hammond collection Irritator. This is a figure that, from the reviews and everything I've seen, everybody seems to rave about this figure, and it looks awesome. I'm not going to unbox it in this video though, but I'm going to have a whole review for it. But based off my previous Hammond collection figures, I think this one's going to be awesome. And I think this one's actually based off like the video game Irritator, which I think is really cool because the Irritator, this figure just looks amazing. I think this is up for contention for one of my best Hammond collection figures. Right now, my favorite's probably my Uintatherium, but I definitely could see this one taking its spot. I think this figure looks awesome. And it even, like, I know they haven't made the Spinosaurus yet, but if you really want a Hammond collection Spinosaurus, this could really sub in for like a sub-adult really well, I think. But nonetheless, I think this is a great figure that I'm super happy to have. This might be my first Irritator. I always get Irritator and Uintatherium mixed up, but I think it's my first of either of those two genuses right now. So yeah, definitely happy to get a hold of it now. Now we'll go on to the Safari LTD figure. So this is one I'm super happy to get. This is the Safari LTD. It's, I think, Uintatherium or Uintatherium. I'll look at the Uintatherium. I'm not sure on the pronunciation. This is a prehistoric mammal I don't know a ton about, but it's one that, like, you've got in all your little dinosaur books and stuff. Such a cool figure. This one, I think, is getting retired this year, unfortunately. So there was like a list of the figures getting retired this year, and this was on there. And whenever I saw between the Hammond collection figure and the other thing I bought that I would have right around $10 left, I decided this would be the perfect time to finally get this figure. This is a figure I've always liked, and, with it getting retired, I wanted to get it before it starts to get too high. Definitely could review this figure if you all want to see it, but I think this is such an awesome figure. It is a shame that it's getting retired already because it is a fairly newer figure. But, I love Safari LTD's prehistoric mammals. I think Safari LTD produces some of the best prehistoric mammals, and this is no exception. I think this is a great figure. I'll try to put links to all these, but I will say, I think all of these were sold like through their lister, because I know like Amazon, once they sell out of the item from that said lister, they will start listing it from, say that like Safari LTD sells out of this figure, they might put another company's listing of the figure, and it might be like $40 by then. But this one was sold and shipped by Safari through Amazon, and the Irritator was actually sold and shipped through Amazon as well. Sold by and sold through Amazon, I think, or through Mattel. Whatever, they were like through the best ways. This one was straight from Safari, and that one was either from Mattel or straight from Amazon. But now we'll get into the last thing. This is one of the coolest things I think I've gotten, and I think that this will be something so cool on the channel that I think will make my reviews even better. Well, hopefully. And here's what it is. This is one of those electric mirror turntables. So I don't have a clue how good this one is. I'll put a link to it. I'll try to show off all the pictures because, like I said, if this one sells out, they might end up putting a new listing up that sends you through that link. But I will show off this one, so I'll unbox it and like put batteries in it or whatever so you all can see it. But I hope it's not too loud because I would like to just, like, whenever I have reviews, because one thing I do personally think I would like to see better in my own reviews is I just don't, I know like most reviews of figures, you're specifically reviewing the figure, but most of my reviews, I like to just talk a lot about the animal and then go over to any critiques or criticisms I have of the figure or like things I like about it. But since I talk a lot about the figure, I thought it would be nice, if I could have it rotating so you all could see more angles of it while I talk about the figure. So I'll unbox this and everything, and then I'll show you all it. Okay, so I unboxed it. It was actually really simple to unbox. So it was just the inside of the box, then you've got like some plastic covering it. And then this one specifically, this is one thing that I've heard some people complain about, and honestly, I probably would have liked it better if it didn't do this. But it literally comes with just 4 of these display mats that you just sit on top of it. But they don't really sit perfectly in it either. So they kind of just sit on top of it. I mean, it really won't be that big of a problem for me since, I'm literally just going to sit a figure on top of it and just let it rotate. But I probably would have rather it just had the white top, because that's all I'm going to use, because I think, any of these other colors will just kind of distract from it, from whatever the figure I'm reviewing. But still, there is one thing though. I have to get batteries for this. So I thought this would take like AA's or something, but it takes like one of those big large batteries, or like, I'm blanking on the battery, but like the what I consider the normal size batteries, but it's like one of the bigger batteries, and I don't happen to have one of those right now, so I'll buy one, and whenever the next review comes, you'll probably see this. But yeah, so pretty much what'll happen, like in my normal reviews, like I'll be talking like this, like saying like where this animal lived, like its formation and stuff, and this thing should just start rotating while I'm talking, which I think will be really cool, so you all can see more angles of the figure while I'm talking about it. So yeah, I think this was really cool. Like I said, I paid around $50. I probably could have got 2 figures in the place of that turntable, but that turntable was really for YouTube. Because I mean, sure, it would have been nice to have gotten like 2 more Safari figures for my collection, or 1 or 2 more figures, or another Hammond collection figure. But I think I wanted to do something else to step up videos on this channel, and I think this was a really cool idea. So I can talk more about figures and stuff, but let you all see the figures better, because I think that is one thing that I could definitely work on better on my reviews, and I think this will definitely help with that. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I'm out, and hopefully these figures are good for the collection, I should say, or specifically the turntable, not the figures. I know these figures are going to be awesome. I mean, these figures look awesome already, but I'll definitely review this one fairly soon, and the Uintatherium, or I don't really know the pronunciation, but it's one of those really cool early mammals. I'll review it at some point, I'm sure. I don't know how soon, but if you all want to see it right now, I could definitely review it sooner than I planned, but I definitely plan on reviewing it at some point. But yeah, definitely think this was a great lot, and I can't wait to get a battery for this, so that way you all can see the rotating, because I think this will be really awesome for videos. Okay, so I decided to try to plug it in, because it did have like one of those little like plug-in cords that like goes with like the iPhone, like a USB type thing, and it seems to be working fairly well. I did put this figure on it for a little bit, and it seems to do pretty well. Like the only things that I've noticed, at first I tried to do it using a portable charger, and the thing was like kicking off every so often, so I think it was just where I was trying to use a portable charger that probably isn't geared to run something like this. But after I plugged it into the wall, it's pretty much went non-stop. And really the only thing that even is kind of the slightest issue is just that it kind of makes a little noise. And like I said, I don't know really how bad that's going to be, because like while I'm talking, I'm sure it's not that bad. But if it is, we might not use it as much. But for like videos where I'm like talking, like if I was like to talk about the classification or the formation that this animal lived in, would just have it rotating just so y'all could see more angles of it. But yeah, really happy with the purchase. I'm happy with all 3. I can't wait to review that Irritator, and definitely could review this Uintatherium, or I still don't know the pronunciation. I'll figure out the pronunciation whenever I review this figure. But super cool prehistoric mammal. Super happy with it. Glad to get it before it retired. And the rotating table I think is awesome. Like I said, I could have bought more figures with it, but I'm wanting to step this channel up, because I mean we're a little over 300 subscribers right now. But I really want to get this channel to be one of the best prehistoric animal review channels, and just prehistoric animal channels in general. That's my goal with this channel is, while I do love collecting figures, and that is the bulk of this channel, I want to do other stuff too, But I want my review videos to be as good as they can be, so I think, spending like $20 for something like this is a simple thing I could do, that it's a one-time purchase that should help all my reviews out on this channel. And like I said, I really want to do some cool stuff on this channel, I love going to like museums and stuff and just other stuff like that. But as far as reviews, which are the bulk of my channel, I knew that there was something I can do to improve on my reviews. So I decided to go through with it and finally buy one of these rotating tables. And I think this will be a nice addition to the channel. So whenever I do my next review, I can't wait to hear your all's feedback on if you all like it or not. So yeah, I'm out, and I hope you all enjoyed this video, and hopefully this thing will be put to good use in all my future reviews.